You either received a picture or have bought one, and you bring it home and you see that, lo and behold, there are no hooks on this picture. There's nothing to place it on your wall. This video will show you how you can attach a wire hook to your picture so you can hang it on your wall. Now this picture, I believe it came from IKEA. The company put a little note there saying how much pride they take in their work. There's a telephone number here that tells you how to call for tech support if you need any help. They suggest you don't bring it to the store but to contact them instead. And yeah, that's about it. So I'm going to show you, you don't have to call tech support. I'm going to show you how you can put up the picture yourself. So this is what comes with my standard picture hanging kit. There's some wire, some hooks, some small nails. This didn't come with it, I put it in here separately. Some more wire and some loops here. So I'm going to use wire and 2 of these loops. To hang up my picture. Just close that up, put that aside. You can get these at any art craft store where you can buy pictures, dollar store. This is probably a mix of a dollar store and other sources. Just put it there. So I have my wire and the 2 loops here. So we'll just put these onto the side and we'll connect them up. Show you how to do that. Now you can start by just taking off the plastic. Now you can probably want to try to make it directly in the middle, but this is not exact science, so I'll try to get it kind of in the middle here, from top to bottom in the middle. And what I'll do also is maybe just slightly offset it to the top a little. So it's also made of wire, so the wire is self-adjusting. Once, if you're not too accurate, the wire will self-adjust. Now to attach the loops are not that hard. You just press down, then you twist. I've also made sure that it wasn't too long, so it wouldn't go right through the frame, so it won't go outside the opposite end here. We just twist that in. Twist it until it stops. Okay, that's pretty secure. That's deep enough that I want to go. Okay, and then we just put it on the other opposite end. So I put 2 of the side hook loops, and then I place this wire and just cut it to size using a wire cutter. And I make sure that the wire, once extended, is about an inch or so below the top of the picture. So now I'm just going to thread it into the hole here and just twist it tightly. I do want to say that make sure that this loop, there's a bit of a gap there, and it loops around like that. If I had this twisted upside down, and this wire would easily just go out like that and hook off. But putting the loop going down this way instead of going up that way, this wire, if it's loose, has to go all the way down and up and out of that little hole there. This one's actually tight, so it's not going to come out, but the other hook was there's a little bit of a gap. You can actually squeeze it and tighten it, but I have nothing to squeeze it right now. So I made sure that the loop goes underneath, so it has a further way to travel than going up like that and then it comes out the other way. So that's just one little tip. Okay, so just make sure it's here, and then what I like to do is you can just twist it, but I like to make a tie first. This is quite thin, but also very sharp, so you have to be very careful. It's like twist tie wire. And just make a loop, like a knot. And then I like to twist it around. So I'll make a little bit of a knot there. Make sure it's tight. Then after the knot, I twist it around. Just to make sure it's tight. And this picture is not heavy. Of course, if you had a much heavier picture, you would use a different type of hanging tools and equipment. I probably won't use a wire this thin. And also, I have heavier pictures in the house. You would need 2 hooks, maybe 1 on each side of the picture. And I make it very, very strong, so it doesn't even budge from the wall. Those are for very, very heavy pictures. But this standard picture, you can see just about 1 inch from the top. For a standard picture like this, I would use thin wire as appropriate. I'm just going to hold it from the wire here. So yeah, the wire will just go up on the picture. I'm just holding it here. And just hang on the wall. You see a little bit out more. Yeah, so I'm gonna put this picture on the wall. And I'll show you how I put it on. So I decided to use command hooks and adhesive because there were too much electrical wiring in my walls. I used a stud finder with AC current detector, and I think this is the best use. I have it elsewhere in my house, so I know these will work. You use it by using this strip, and that part goes to the wall and that part goes to the hook, and this is one of the hooks. So you attach the hook like this to the adhesive backing, and that part you stick onto the wall. So that's where I put the command strip hook. Basically it just took off the adhesive backing and just pressed it onto the wall. Now I have to wait about an hour for it to set, and then I can hang up my picture. So I'm just going to put my picture up. So basically lift up the picture, see where the hook is, and then bring it down, and it's set. Then you can just even and level it off, and we're done. That looks pretty good. So you can just see how it is. Very nice. That, and then you get the hook.